everyone! Are we ready to play some Love in Deep Space today? I'm really excited for this Raphael solo card. It's been a really long time since we've had a Raphael solo. Actually, this is my first experience having a Raphael solo banner. I've been playing since January, so we haven't even had a chance to actually have a solo. So I'm really excited to be playing this card. I also have kind of like, not really predictions. It's really funny because over on Twitter, I had like made a mention before the banner even released about how Raphael and MC have been setting up for this kind of like investigator partners in crime. Like, I mean, they're accomplices, like that's in Ignited Echoes, they were accomplices, and that we're setting up for almost like this duo, right, of partners in crime. And it's really interesting to just know that that's kind of the route that we're taking, at least from my understanding. I mean, in the little blurb, it seems like that's what we're doing, which is really interesting for Raphael and MC's dynamic. Maybe we're getting a little bit of like a Bonnie and Clyde, like, you know, beats as well too. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they're not criminals. I mean, Raphael technically is. I mean, he's murdered people. And he does a lot of shady stuff, but it's not like he's bad to be bad, right? He's, you know, but that's the other thing is like in Ignited Echoes, you know, like I want to be bad with you all night or day long. Bad with you. I want to be bad with you all day long, right? It's almost like MC is now being bad, but not bad. You know what I mean? Like it's bad, but not bad. So shall we get into the card? Like I said, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see Raphael. I'm super excited to see him in this pink. He's so beautiful. I love pink. Obviously, I wear pink. So all right, let's get right into it. Yes, I do. I do want to enter. Hello, Captain? I was just about to head to the association building.
Stop investigating the smuggled protocols for now.
Oh, okay. What?
Jackie got in a car crash this morning. However, the incident report shows it wasn't an accident.
Okay.
We're not sure if they set their sights on you as well. Take a couple of days off, just to be safe.
Oh, okay. So we're on the run from something? Oh, they're coming after us. If we stop investigating, we'll lose our leads.
Are they more important than your safety?
Okay, you know what? Touché, Jenna. Okay, I can tell you're not American just by that sentiment alone. But
it's okay. We need to wait for the right moment to catch all of them. As soon as we get new leads, I'll find a way to bring you back in. Use this as a chance to relax and unwind. It's not a bad thing.
Okay, so we're taking like basically a mini vacation. Yes?
That's all for now. Stay safe.
Soon after, my hunter's watch quietly notifies me that my work status has been changed to currently on leave. I just really want to find out. A news article suddenly pops up on my computer. As soon as I see Raphael in the headline, I click on it before my brain can even process what I'm doing. Renowned artist Raphael breaks another record in the art market with his latest work. Oh, our little superstar Raphael. 1, 2, 3. How many zeros is that? I wish my career could be even half as successful as his. I mean, he does make money. He makes bank. I really wish that I also could make as much money as him. Maybe not that much money, but, you know, at least be half as successful, just like MC says. Speak of the devil. It's like he knew or something. Oh my god, it's like he knows. It's like he stalks us or something. I don't know. It's not like he has like a bond with us and he knows when we're thinking about him. I clear my throat and try to shake off the emotional weight from my work troubles before answering Raphael's call.
Hey, it's me. What you doing?
I'm counting how much money you've made recently.
I made a lot, yeah. So I'm wondering how I can spend it. Can you help me out?
Oh my god, he's gonna spend on us? What? Are you planning to travel around the world? Is that why you need a bodyguard now? I mean, my work is important, but your safety is important too. I'll definitely consider going on a long vacation with you. We didn't even give it a chance to like actually say anything back. We're just like, hey, we're going on a vacation.
But I'm not really interested in traveling around the world. It's exhausting, you know. You get sunburned,
Oh,
and what's worse is having to deal with planes.
I know you don't like flying.
My plans aren't going to involve stuff like that. You should focus on protecting Lincoln City.
Then why do you need my help?
Thomas and I have been talking about gallery renovations to help elevate its aesthetics. During the renovation, I need to find a place to temporarily store my finished and unfinished pieces. You know I don't have any extra storage space. And after giving it some thought, I've decided that your place is the best option.
My place? My place for storage? What do I look like? Do I look like a goddamn U-Haul to you? I guess a few paintings should fit.
It's settled then. I'll call the movers right away.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you don't need to wait at home. You can complete some missions. I'll handle everything myself.
We didn't even tell him that we're on leave right now. Actually, I can help you. Jenna gave me some time off, so I'm free for the next few days.
Really? That's great. I'll start moving the paintings over.
Great, the paintings are going to... I'm being targeted. I'm being targeted, and we're gonna put the world-renowned painter's paintings that cost how many goddamn zeros into my apartment? I'm gonna fight this man. I'll fight him. I will fight him with my 2 fists. And my feet. 2 hours later, Raphael arrives with a team to move painting after painting into my living room. Over the next 2 or 3 days, more of them continue to arrive. Several days later, I immediately rush over to the gallery when there's hardly any space left for walking.
Raphael, listen to what the 2 lawyers have to say
Thomas!
first, and don't make any decisions by yourself.
Okay. Most of the gallery's contents have been cleared out. Even the sofas in the reception area are covered with sheets. 2 people holding documents are patiently explaining something to Raphael. Seeing me approach, Raphael turns his head and waves.
Miss Bodyguard, you're here to see moi?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm here to see you. I'm here to see how the gallery renovation is coming along. Not you. No. No. Yeah, you can't just give it to him. You have to be a little bit of a shit. If he's a little shit to you, you have to be a little bit of a shit back. Confused, I look around. The glasses that were originally displayed on the bar are shattered across the floor, and there are muddy footprints everywhere.
You're just in time. Let me introduce you to Jace and Lynn. They're lawyers.
Oh, lawyers. Oh, very nice. You need to consult lawyers for renovation?
They're here to help me handle a few things.
Like what?
Someone broke in last night and wrecked the place.
Oh, okay. All right.
Fortunately, everything had already been cleared out because of the renovations. They didn't get their hands on anything.
Don't worry. Thomas already filed a police report. They've pulled footage from the security cameras at the entrance. It's just a matter of time before they catch whoever did this.
And so we're gonna put your paintings in my apartment, like I said earlier, when they're people who broke in?
Whether they catch them or not doesn't really matter. Nothing was stolen. But they were definitely targeting you. Don't take it lightly.
I bet Raphael just doesn't care. Knowing him, he's like, yeah, whatever. Smiling, Raphael says nothing, picks up a pen from the coffee table, and twirls it. I rarely see this kind of expression on his face. Dude, what if he knows? Okay, so, like, we're looking for those smugglers. So what if he, like, knows, like, he planted, like, a trap for them specifically to help us out with our job? I wouldn't be surprised if he did something like that. What's going on?
Raphael's previous auction sales are under suspicion for money laundering. The amount of cash being transferred is unusually high.
Wait, money laundering? Raphael's previous auction sales are under suspicion for money laundering. Like it's a front? But he's an artist. He just sold stuff, right?
The auction procedures and processes are also questionable. Many items didn't undergo third-party price evaluations before bidding began. The bidding process wasn't recorded, and the records are inaccessible.
Oh. I don't know how it all works. Is that bad? Is there like a process for this?
In short, the entire process has left evidence that works against Mr. Raphael.
Is he sitting there with his like little expression being like, yep, I did that.
This complex situation must be dealt with in a meticulous manner.
But if there are problems at every step, doesn't that prove someone is targeting him? Concerned, I look at Raphael. He gives the back of my hand a gentle pat.
You might not know since you're not part of our world, but this isn't anything special.
Well,
First, they engineer a serious problem. Then they swoop in to help when you're desperate. Once you owe them a huge favor, you have to do their bidding.
yes, I'm actually quite aware of how this works. Raphael has taken me on very many various missions. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay, Thomas.
They've been trying to recruit Raphael for years. They're using the same tricks again.
Of course they are. He's mad. Raphael places the pen back on the coffee table and disdain flickers in his eyes. He's annoyed. He's annoyed. I mean, I would be annoyed too. It's like they keep begging him to join and he's like, no, I don't want to join. And so they're trying to use dirty tricks. It's like an annoying pest problem.
On the bright side, they're only framing you for money laundering and not sending you to the hospital. They're very considerate.
I feel like they're...
Yeah, I should thank them for being civilized this time.
So funny because I'm pretty sure Raphael would hospitalize them, but you know, you go, King. Pop off. They attacked you before? When did that happen? Raphael and Thomas fall silent. Neither say a word. This motion, I know what this is. That's when he's like, that's his scary motion. If I shouldn't be here, I can head back.
Wait, I was thinking about how I should explain it to you. I'm not asking you to leave, cutie.
The two lawyers and Thomas move away to give us some privacy.
I won't speak in riddles with you.
Thank you. I'm not very good with riddles. Raphael softly sighs and leans back against the sofa. He props his head up with one hand and he gazes at the documents on the coffee table.
When I just entered the world of art, they appeared on my doorstep. They were hoping I'd help them out with some stuff. I didn't agree, so they gave me a little surprise.
Like what?
They hired some thugs to dent my car.
Not your car! They're lawless people, huh?
I guess it's partially my fault, too. I was unaware of those underhanded schemes back then.
Were you though? Were you, Raphael? Or did you just think, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna let them do their thing and then hopefully they'll be gone. Because because something that's really interesting as I've been, going back through his anecdotes, because I'm writing right now not a character analysis. It's more like it's kind of a opinion piece, I guess, about Raphael and about his yandere tendencies. Because I have tons of proof. But I've been going through, and something that was really interesting is that when he first entered like the art world, it's not clear because like I didn't notice it the first time. But when I was going back through his anecdotes, in Addictive Pain, his very first painting that landed him in like on the market, like in the spotlight, was a painting called Illusion, which tells me that he manipulated his way to the top. Now he is a very talented artist on top of that, but like it made him get to his destination faster. So I'm like, did he like mess up a little bit on the way up there? Is that what happened? Like, is this like he did this and now like people were coming after him? I don't know.
And aside from not knowing how to be tactful or diplomatic, I was ignorant of preserving people's dignity when turning them down. That's all in the past now, though. Dwelling on it is pointless.
I don't know. Do I trust you, though? Yeah, I do trust you, Raphael. I hook my finger around his and gently trace the calluses he developed from years of holding brushes and pens. It's so annoying. Why didn't you tell me about it before?
You just said it was annoying. Why would I tell you about things that upset you?
I don't know, because I want to know. I want to know about your life. You got to open up to me, okay?
Excuse me, Mr. Raphael. The police just called. They would like for us to go to the station.
Raphael brushes his fingers against my palm before releasing me and walking over to Jace.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I was like, okay, and he's not even going to say goodbye to us? I'm coming with you.
I have the lawyers with me. Don't worry. You should go home.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. He just put on a jacket. Okay, I was like, how did he get changed so fast? And I'm like, oh, wait, it's just a jacket. Okay. He slips on his suit jacket and adjusts his cuffs. With a serious expression, he moves closer.
We can't talk now, but later. I'll tell you everything later.
Ooh. Yes, please tell me. I'd like to know things. Thank you. I don't like to be left in the dark, okay? I spent a lot of time in space. It's very dark out there. I don't like to be left in the dark.
I probably won't have time to feed the fish or water the plants. I can only entrust these very important tasks to you.
Okay, I'll feed Reddy and water the plants. They're not as important as what's going on now. I would rather accompany you. Excuse me, Reddy is also important.
I also need to trouble you with a matter that's more important than everything else combined.
Okay. As he speaks, he sends a location to my phone. Judging by the name, it looks like an automobile repair shop.
Can you go there and help me get a car repaired?
Oh, okay, what car? Your red car? Puzzled, I look at the location.
The car from that incident has been sitting in the auto repair shop this whole time.
This whole time? How long ago was this?
It's time to give it a new beginning.
In just a few days, news of Raphael's involvement in the case has spread like wildfire. Compared to the media frenzy and industry gossip, the auto repair shop on the west side of the city feels desolate. I haven't seen a soul on my way here. Desolate. A desolate room. Hello? Mr. Wade, are you here? I poke my head into the automobile repair shop and call out a couple times. A moment passes before I hear footsteps.
Who is it?
The middle-aged man seems to be in his 40s. He holds a water bottle in one hand and a wrench in another. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just a paying customer, thank you. He looks at me from head to toe, then he takes the towel draped over his shoulder and wipes away his sweat.
Does your car need to be repaired?
Do you recognize this receipt? Raphael gives it to me. When I show the receipt to Wade, his face lights up as soon as he sees my name. Or sees the name.
Raphael. Yeah. It's a unique name. And the guy's kind of weird.
You don't have to tell me twice. The guy's kind of weird. Yes, he is. He's an artist. Artists are kind of weird, okay? I'm kind of weird. I do art sometimes. I'm kind of weird.
Did he send you? He sold the car to you?
No, he just asked me to tell you that the car needs to be repaired.
I figured as much. He keeps saying the car isn't for sale. A perfectly good car sitting here for years. He won't fix it, sell it, or say he doesn't want it. He remembers to pay me a fee every year, though. Your friend's an interesting person. Follow me. The car's out back.
Interesting, he just says that we're a friend. I feel like you should know that we're more than friends. Thank you. He takes a receipt. With a sweeping gesture, he leaves the auto repair shop and pulls up a roller shutter. And just like that, I see the sports car that's been stored in the warehouse. The bumper has a dent, the windshield is broken, and both doors are caved into into various degrees. Raphael was understating. Raphael was understating the severity when he said dent.
Scary, ain't it? If this car didn't have good safety features, he would have been in the hospital for months after a crash like this.
Wait, he said it was crashed?
He only broke his arm. Pretty lucky, all things considered.
Okay, well that's... he must have told this Wade guy something different. He broke his arm?
Yeah, his arm was bandaged up when he stopped by.
Do you remember the details of what happened?
Of course. How often do I get to see a car this nice in my lifetime? The traffic control people kept pressuring him to get his car, so he had to sneak out of the hospital. He was giving me instructions while answering calls from the hospital staff.
Okay.
He told me he was an artist. Injuring his right arm like that was serious, so he was in a really bad mood.
Yeah, I can only imagine he was in a really bad mood.
The poor guy seemed lonely. He went through all of that without anyone helping him.
Aww. Raphael!
You're his girlfriend, right? How's he been lately? What made him decide to get the car fixed?
Thank you. I'm glad you can recognize beauty and awesomeness in all of my glory, okay? But also, like, Raphael... I mean, it makes sense that Raphael was lonely, because, like, he was kind of by himself a lot. I mean, he's been in this world of... like, this shady world where, like, dog eats dog, you know? And so, it would make sense that he would be incredibly lonely. I mean, even in the way that he talks with Aunt Talia, like in his anecdote. Or was it World Underneath? One of them. Before, pre-MC, pre-meeting MC, pre-main story. He was very aloof and very, like, I didn't really want to talk to anyone. I think he's doing pretty well. He's been so busy that he couldn't focus on other things. He has some time now, which is why he wanted to get the car repaired.
Yeah, that's how it should be. It'd be a waste to let a nice car sit in this junkyard.
Wade wipes away the little dust, what little dust has settled on the car before opening the hood. So I guess that's the question is, did he get in a car accident? Or because like, that's conflicted. We're getting a lot of conflicting information because it's Raphael didn't tell us he broke his arm. He told us that they just came and put a dent in his car. But he's telling us that he got in a car accident and that's why his arm was beat up. I think what probably happened is that they started beating up his car and then like Raphael probably fought them, right? Because he's not going to tell him that he got into a fight with these goons, right? So I hope he didn't get in a car accident. I don't know. During the second day of the repair process, parts arrived. All the packages are addressed to me. After signing for them, I hand them over to Wade. Oh my god! On the third day, Raphael appears in the auto repair shop.
You finally decided to show up?
It's been a while, Wade. I see you've got quite a few cars out front. Business must be going well?
Wade immediately goes on a rant about him abandoning the car. Raphael doesn't retort. He runs his hand over the steering wheel before giving me a sheepish smile. Raphael spends the entire day helping Wade. As the sun starts to set, Wade tells us he needs to go home to cook dinner for his daughter. So Raphael and I go outside for a walk. The evening breeze carries the setting sun. Oh my god, I can't fucking. I can't write. The evening breeze carries the setting sun's warmth. Our shadows elongate as we walk. Recent events have kept me preoccupied. I can barely remember the last time Raphael and I walked like this. Seeing that I have yet to say anything, Raphael starts stepping on my shadow. What? Why are you stepping on my shadow? Hey, that'll stunt my growth. Yeah, that'll stunt my growth. I will never be taller than you, Raphael. We're actually the same height. Like, I'm 6 feet tall and he's 6 feet tall. So, like, yeah, it'll stunt my growth. How am I supposed to ever get taller than him if he continues to do this? How dare he? How dare you?
Really? You think you're gonna gain a few centimeters at this point?
Yes, thank you. If I drink enough milk, I will. You never know. I try to step on his shadow, but Raphael reacts quickly and dodges. That's not fair. We chase each other along the empty road. The sun slowly falls below the horizon. Every ray of the evening glow seems to melt into his eyes as he looks into the distance. I love Raphael. I love how goofy he is. Oh, that was so cute. That was so cute. Are you going to say something, Raphael?
You want to ask a question or two?
I have a lot to ask about, but I don't know where to start.
Start with the car then. It was on the news. You might still find articles about it if you look it up.
The idea of looking up Raphael's name with the term car crash or accident never once crossed my mind. I immediately pull out my phone. Upstate artist trapped in the mountains for 2 hours because of awful car accident? The photos accompanied the article shows a winding mountain road. That's probably where the accident occurred. The car was smashed into pieces. His right arm was broken and he waited in the vehicle for nearly 2 hours before being rescued. Oh my god, so he did get into a car accident. The words sent a chill down my spine. Oh my god, Raphael! Raph!
I didn't notice them at first. It wasn't until they forced me to turn that I realized what was happening. Fortunately, I wasn't driving too quickly. It could have been worse.
Yes, it could have been worse.
Since it was up in the mountains during the middle of the night, a lot of time passed before the ambulance found me. I was basically the new kid on the block. I didn't know anyone. Having no one to call during a moment like that made everything really pathetic.
No. Raphael, no. You couldn't contact anyone? Wasn't Thomas and Link on?
We weren't close back then.
Aw. Raphael touches my furrowed brow.
It was a long time ago, okay? You don't need to feel angry on my behalf.
Well, yeah, but I still will be angry. I still am upset.
Though, the whole thing was actually a wake-up call. This city and the art industry, there are a lot of dark sides to them that I never knew about. If I kept being bold and high-profile about everything, who knows what kind of trouble I could have attracted aside from them. But things are different now. If someone wants to mess with me, they'll have to go through my bodyguard first.
Yeah, I'm not one to be messed with. Of course. I take Raphael's hand and our fingers intertwine. No matter what happens to you, I need to be the first to know.
Yeah.
The streetlights flicker on and the light in Raphael's gaze shifts ever so slightly. Then he leans in.
You never asked me about why I decided to get the car repaired. Aren't you curious?
I never thought to ask, honestly. I'm waiting for you, or you have your reasons. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one you pick, but I feel like I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Have you been watching the news lately? I'm in every headline, you know. I'm not sure how many reporters are waiting for me to show up. I can't be caught on camera walking down the street like a nobody. If I'm gonna make an appearance, it needs to be spectacular.
Oh, is this like your best car? Because don't you have a collection of sports cars? So then why this one specifically, though? Like driving a sports car? You only fix it when you need it. Well, you were always the type to do things at the last minute. Whoa, we're the same. We're the same. You and me. Raphael's just like me, doing everything at the last minute. That's a me. That's a me.
You can tell that it's an exceptional car.
Well, yeah, it's a car that I don't even think I've made as much money as that car is worth in my entire lifetime. That's how expensive it is. And it's kind of really sad.
I wonder how much time the designers and engineers spent on it. They really poured their heart and soul into every detail. But after a few months in my hands, it was damaged beyond recognition.
Okay, but it wasn't your fault. It wasn't because of your bad driving.
How could I care for it when I couldn't even take care of myself?
Aw. He turns, grabs my hand, and leads me back the way we came.
Let's return to the auto shop. Wade should be on his way back.
Our footsteps echo through the silent complex, and Raphael's back fills my entire vision. I know this is going to sound so strange, but I love the back of his head. I just want to put my fingers into his hair and scratch. I don't know. It just looks it looks satisfying, okay? I just want to put my fingers into the back of his head. What's going on in the present is different from the past, Raphael. I'm a first-rate bodyguard.
Even you learned how to brag after spending so much time with me.
What do you mean? I purse my lips and look down. My watch flashes to show it detected energy fluctuations. I follow the signal to a nearby area filled with scrapped cars. But after conducting a thorough search, I don't find any anomalies.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'll make note of the location and report to Captain Jenna. I should wait for further instructions before doing anything else. I don't want to tip anyone off. Uh-oh. 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 2 days later. I did not buy this outfit. He looks good in this outfit. I didn't buy it for the rerun. I kind of regret not doing it, but I bought the other outfit. The alt one. I don't know what it's called. The one he's in the sweatshirt. The one he wears is Tamino. I did buy that one. I really like that one. Raphael and I have been working hard in Wade's auto repair shop. The results so far are impressive. As soon as the engine is turned on, it roar echoes throughout the entire complex.
What about the paint job? Do you want to change the color?
Is it not red?
My paint mixing is as good as anyone's. Just name a color and I'll guarantee you'll be happy with the result.
Should be pink. Raphael falls silent, then he turns to me.
I'm terrible at picking colors. You decide.
You're terrible at picking colors? Okay. Then we should let it keep its original color. Even though we practically replaced every single part of these over these past few days, I want it to have the same appearance as it did when it was Raphael's companion. Since we did a good job with the repairs, let's make those dents and scratches look like they never existed. Two days later, there's a breakthrough in the association's Protocore smuggling case. I rush over to discover that there's not much for me to do. Just as I'm about to head home, deflated, Raphael sends me a message. Uh-oh. What did he say?
Memorize my last interview. By the time you get to the answer for the second question, I'll be right in front of you.
Okay. Oh, I just gotta go back. Do you actually think this is challenging for me? I pull up the transcript from his last magazine interview and start reading it out loud with text-to-speech. When it comes to choosing the subject matter, I've always believed that inspiration should come first. No matter how rare the natural scenery of cultural landmarks are, they've already been depicted in the works of master artists countless times. I don't need to belabor my own interpretations. When I finished memorizing the first question for Raphael, the faint sound of an engine drifts up from below. I leave the association's building and see a stunning sports car parked out in front. Everyone is drawn to it without thinking. Of course, the person in the driver's seat is the main attraction. Of course it is. Oh my god! Look at him! He looks so cute! Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh my god. The pink! The pink! I love him in pink. I love him in pink. I love the pink and purple combo a lot. I mean, obviously, I got a lot of pink and purple in my, me too. It's not the only purple and pink I want in me. Oh, who said that? Who said that? That's crazy. But it also reminds me of Trix yogurt. Like, he kind of looks like Trix yogurt. You know what I'm talking about? Like the pink and purple, like Trix yogurt, like from like the 2000s. I don't know if Trix yogurt is still around. I heard it got discontinued, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh my god, he looks so cute. I need calm. I'm gonna calm myself. Calm. calm. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm collected. I'm nice. I'm cool. Anyways, he's looking to the side while his fingers rest on the steering wheel. He slightly quirks an eyebrow once he sees me. Wade painted it that quickly? It looks amazing. Raphael turns around, resting his hand on the car's window. He looks at me. The evening breeze ruffles his hair, which accentuates his usual air of casual indifference.
Of course it does. Didn't you see who was working in the auto shop every day?
Okay, well. Haha, of course I saw Wade. Haha. Raphael reaches out and taps the tip of my nose. His expression says he can't be bothered to argue with me. He unhurriedly gets out of the car and opens the passenger door.
Do you want to go for a spin with me?
Oh my god, is it cutscene time? Is it cutscene time? Oh, not yet. Evening rush hour is the opposite of what anyone would call a leisurely drive. Traffic is heavy and congested. After crawling forward just a few meters, we stop at another red light. The giant screen outside the mall switches from ads to the news. Raphael's photo appears prominently alongside words like cover up and money laundering. All right. After watching the entire news segment, he gets a phone call.
Hello, Mr. Jace.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Raphael answers the phone. When the lights turn green, he steers away from the main road, and the car moves onto a secluded, quiet side street. A space by the roadside is just a few steps away. He parks the car.
Mr. Raphael, I'm ready to submit the rest of the evidence.
All right. I'll bring that painting to your office later.
Painting? It must be the one that was sold for an astronomical price.
This completes our evidence collection. No matter how much the other side protests, there's nothing they can do to us.
Thank you for your hard work. We'll schedule a meeting later. Let's stay in touch.
Okay. Raphael politely waits for the lawyer to hang up. Then he props his chin on his hand and gives me a mysterious look in response to my obvious confusion.
I need to go home with you tonight. The painting is at your place.
What? That's what... I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was sitting there and I was just like, why is it gotta be at my place? All right, why does it have to be my place we put the painting? I knew it. I was like, putting any of Raphael's painting at my place is just like it's an equation for disaster. Oh, Raphael, you little shit. Raphael snaps his fingers and leans towards me.
Time for a pop quiz. You get a prize if you guess the correct answer.
Oh god, I'm terrible at quizzes. I'm terrible at tests. I already figured it out. I can't even guess. Ooh. Which one do I? I already figured it out. I actually don't know. Maybe I didn't, or maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know what the correct answer is. Oh, I can't even guess. I don't think I can guess. I'm lost.
If even you can't figure it out, then they won't be able to.
The painting that sold for a high price isn't sitting in a corner of my living room, is it? Oh, we're talking about... Okay, I was like, what was the question? I don't know what the question was.
Bingo.
Oh, Raphael. Why would you do this to me? That's my house.
The painting at the auction was a forgery. Even the signature authorizing the sale was fake. I never received any payment, and the original is still in my possession. As long as we give this evidence to the police.
That's right, he's always 2 steps ahead. He's always 10 steps ahead.
I'll be cleared of all charges. As for whether the auction house itself is involved in money laundering, that's up to the police to decide.
After After explaining everything, he lets out a sigh of relief and leans back in his seat. I'm still trying to process what Raphael said when he suddenly acts like he just remembered something.
Oh no, I forgot the most important thing.
And that is... Huh?
Wait here.
Okay, I will wait. He gets out of the car without saying anything else, turns the corner and disappears into an alley. Alley up ahead. I have no idea what he's planning. What is he planning? What is he doing? Once I read through his latest interview for the third time, a beautifully wrapped bouquet of roses suddenly appears. Oh my god.
I don't have any experience with picking someone up from work. I almost forgot this. It's a good thing the florist's was still open.
Oh my god, he bought us flowers. Oh. Listen, okay? It's about the thought, you know? Like, I think any girl, I don't know, maybe you're a guy watching this right now, okay? But let me give you some advice about women, okay? Women don't like flowers just because they like flowers. They like flowers because you thought of them. Because you know when we talk about like Christmas and gift giving and it's like, oh, it's the thought that counts. That's why you want to give them flowers. It's like, oh, I thought of them. It's a nice gesture to do. It's not something that's that expensive and you do it and it's nice. That's why girls like flowers. Not because they like flowers itself. It's because it's the thought that counts. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Clearly, if Raphael can figure it out, you can too. Even though he's a world-renowned artist and he manipulated his way to the top and he manipulates everyone all the time and that he actually is like a siren and that's just what he does. He's just a master manipulator. We definitely found that out in the last card. I mean, we'd known it, but like the way that we see it is he's like a puppet master. And so, yeah, you get the picture. You get the picture. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I take the flowers and immediately notice an envelope tucked among them. Raphael shrugs and gestures for me to open it. Okay, what's in the card? Inside the envelope is a contract written on a thin piece of paper. Okay. An employment contract amendment?
I want to use all my existing paintings and the new ones I create to pay for your bodyguard services.
Wait, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. What do you what does this mean?
Simply put, sign your name and every painting I create from now on goes to you. Of course, you can always have Thomas handle things if that's what you prefer. Whatever makes you happy.
Wait. So he's giving us his paintings? So if he sells the paintings, we get the money?
People with ulterior motives hate dealing with someone like you. You're an outsider who's clearly on my side. It'll stop them from causing trouble.
Okay, wow. It's like you're just using us to get them off your back. But doesn't this mean...
You're a good bodyguard who can keep all those bothersome things away.
I'm gonna fight this man. I'm gonna fight a man. I'm gonna fight him. He's gonna lose to me, okay? Raphael smiles and I pull him closer. No, this means you want to sell yourself to me. Whoa!
In that case, you've got yourself a good deal. Why aren't you signing the paper?
All right, there's another one for the books. Ladies and gentlemen, another one for the books. Raphael loves the idea of being owned by MC. He loves that. Listen, okay, we've seen it with the kitty cards. The cat butler one when he was a cat. Yeah, the cat caretaker card. Cat tail wag moment, right? There's the fact that like in Catch-22, he like felt like he was her pet, right? And he didn't mind that. He didn't mind that. I mean, we have like from the bonds about her having him call her master, whatever. Like, bro wants to be owned by MC. Kind of hot though. I mean, I'll take it. I'll own a fishy any day. Whether or not it's good is up for debate. There are plenty of people who want to mess with you.
I admit, I'm a troublesome hot mess. But there won't be a day when you get rid of me, yeah?
No, how could I ever get rid of you, Raphael? How could I ever get rid of you? Raphael pulls out a pen from his pocket, twirls it, and then places it in my hand.
When I was trapped in this car, I could have saved myself. But
Oh.
at that moment, I felt like I really understood what it meant to be alone and helpless.
Aw.
That's when I wondered, was there someone out there who knew full well that even though being tied to me would bring endless amounts of trouble,
He did know that.
she still couldn't bear to leave me alone?
This man's manipulating us right now. He's manipulating us right now. Oh, couldn't bear to leave me alone. Okay, all right. I see right through you, but I'm falling for it every time. With each word, Raphael leans in a little more. Whenever you give me that kind of sweet talk, I don't know if I'm getting the deal of a lifetime or in the process of being duped. That's what I'm saying. Under Raphael's watchful gaze, I solemnly sign my name. Then I add a couple of lines to the terms below.
You signed it, cutie. You can't back out now.
I guess I'm willing to be duped. I am willing to be duped. I'll be duped. Like I said, I've been manipulated by this man any day, okay? I'm totally fine with it. I love a man smarter than me. Because not many are.
But why did you add an expiration date? You're only willing to take responsibility for me for 1 month?
1 month? 1 month covers the aftermath of this, so we can always renew it if necessary. Oh, we're shits. Since we've signed this kind of contract, in the eyes of outsiders...
Even if I'm nothing but trouble, I'm the trouble that's bound to you.
Our names are already next to each other on the paper. It doesn't matter if the contract is in effect. I'll stand by his side no matter what.
Perfect. The mood's great and rush hour is over. Let's actually go for a spin.
Raphael fastens my seatbelt for me before stepping on the accelerator. The sudden movement catches me off guard. Woo! We're going fast. Life is like a cutscene, 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 cutscene. Maybe? Kindle? When? The night wind rushes to meet us, and the brilliant lights on either side of the road flash like turning pages. I sit beside Raphael as we weave through the city streets. We're heading to the riverside beneath the setting sun.
Open the glove compartment. Don't you want to see what's inside?
He's always full of surprises. It's chocolate! Yay! Oh my god, he looks so cool!
Stare any longer and you'll distract me.
Maybe I want to. Oh, what did it say? One piece of chocolate isn't that distracting, right?
You know what I want.
Oh!
We need a more private place.
Hell yeah! Whoa! Woo! Look at us go. Oh my god. He is so cool. He's so cool. Like I said, he knows how to drive. He knows how to drive. Everyone out here on... It's annoying, okay? You have to understand, okay, as a RAF girl, right? Because we see how cool he is, right? I feel like anyone who's watching this is either a RAF girl or likes Raphael's content, you know, to begin with, right? And I think you guys all know that, like, one of the things that just, that irks me. Actually, you know what? I'll talk about it after. I want to finish the Kindle. We'll say it after the Kindle. Aw.
Want to feel the evening breeze?
Yes. He is very close. He's very close. Look at his little face. Look at them plush little lips right there. Look at them. Look at them. They're so plush. Oh, he looks so... Wait. You can't move with this.
You can't move with this.
Oh, that's what he said. Not us. Damn. He's going in.
There isn't any space here, you know.
Bro. Seducing us. I mean, he is a siren. He is a siren, but he's seducing us. He wants cars. He wants car schmacks. He wants sarkex. That's what he wants. That's what men only want. Raphael only wants one thing. Smarkex. Sarkex? Whatever. You know what I mean. Really? Really? Let me try.
Shouldn't you play along?
Play along? Ah! Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god! I love seeing him like full body. I love seeing like him full body. Oh my god. Look how big he is. I forget how big Raphael is until like I see him. I mean, to be fair, I would be looking him straight in the eyes. We are the exact same height, but like I just forget how tall he is.
It's not cold. We can stay here for a bit.
Also, hello? Did you guys see that ass? Wait. You see that? You see the curvature of that ass? Look at the curvature of that. Look at that is an ass. That is an ass. If I've ever seen one. Wait. You better behave. All right, gotta take your hand. Oh, he lifts us up. That's payback. All right, that's payback for the beach banner. All right, well, first of all, I love the beach banner. I loved us carrying him, so don't get that twisted. But this feels like him going like, wait a second, hold on, he can do it too.
The weather's nice. The moon is rounder and more gorgeous than last time.
Oh, what did we say? Fuck, I hate how fast the text, the dialogue for MC goes. Tonight's scenery is beautiful. Is that why you brought me here tonight? Or brought me here?
It's because I have my darling Miss Bodyguard. I trust her with everything.
Oh, he does the hand thing. Aww.
With you.
Oh my god, this is so, look at it. Oh my god, we see a full body, we're like cuddling and everything. Oh, my heart, I can't contain it.
Oh, I can always look forward to the scenery.
Aww, that was so cute. That was so sweet. I loved that. I loved that. I loved that Kindle. It was, this is okay. Now let's get back to the driving thing, okay? As you know, RAF girls, we, fishy girls, right? It is tiring. It's tiring of people pretending. This is my problem. This is my biggest problem. Is I don't mind Raphael being funny, right? And people like kind of headcaning him be the silly guy, because he is silly. Like, we were literally earlier like stepping on each other's shadows to stunt each other's growth, right? Like, we do like silly little like teasing things back and forth, right? Very youthful, very fun dynamic, right? So him being maybe a little dramatic or, whatever, because he is. I think he's not as dramatic as he led on to be in the beginning, but he is definitely like, he does things to get attention from MC. But I think my biggest problem is always that Raphael is treated as if he's not a legitimate love interest. And that will forever be my biggest thing. I feel like a lot of the fandom doesn't treat Raphael as if he's a legitimate love interest. Because it kind of feels like, what was that meme of like, it's like everyone like puts their hands in and like, no, not you. But that's what it feels like with Raphael. And to some extent, also Xavier, sorry. I feel like Starfish girls kind of understand that, right? And which really sucks, And so, when this card came out and there were so many people who were like, this would fit Silas more because of the car racing or whatever, him drifting, which, if you read his content, you would know that, or at least read what other people say about it. And it's really weird because this is the very first time I've been in an Ultimate game fandom where we've had this kind of behavior. Because I've played Ultimate games in the past. I was a fan of a lot of Ultimate games during like the early 2010s and like to the mid 2010s, I guess. Because the last time I really was into Ultimate, I think was like Mystic Messenger. It was the last time I had played like an Ultimate game. So it has been a while for me. So I am catching up on series right now. But even back with Mystic Messenger, I feel like even though like 707 was the silly guy, like everyone thought he was so funny, he's like a meme lord, people still treated him as a legitimate love interest. So I don't understand what's happening in this fandom and why they treat Raphael in that way. And it's not fun. Like, you want to be included in the fandom, and when the fandom doesn't include you, it's not fun. And an example of that is like, I remember a few months ago back on Twitter, there was a bunch of polls that went on, and it's happened a few times. This isn't just like a one-time, occurrence where it'll be like, who is the worst cook in Laz and who is the worst driver, right? And the worst, like every time it was anything like the worst of something, Raphael was always the one to win the poll. Even though canonically he is not the worst cook, he is not the worst driver. We know that, right? And there would be things like, oh, who's the most Phantom of the Opera like? And everyone would say their love interest except for Raphael. Everyone would say things, like when canonically Raphael is. Who is most likely to give neck kisses was like, I remember one of the polls. And it was, I don't know who won, but it was not Raphael. I think he was dead last, actually. And that's kind of, it's just not fun, right? Because we know Raphael definitely loves neck kisses. Like, we have so many examples of it. We have Intertidal Zone. We have Lemurian Sea God. Like Tears of Ramiro, we have Ignited Echoes. Like, he's chomping down on that neck. Like, that's just what he does, and he like loses, And so it is kind of aggravating as a Raphael girl to see that happen, and people undermine him a lot because of the very first time we see him. Even though, like we've said multiple times, like I feel like a lot of people will push those like types of, how do I put this? As a Caleb, I'm also a Caleb girl, right? I think a lot of times what people think Caleb is what actually Raphael is. I know that might be a hot take, right? And I mean, I guess it depends on what we're talking about. But a lot of times, like, Raphael is just such a great character that, like, the fandom's even been manipulated by him. Like, they think that Raphael is just like this silly, goofy little dramatic guy. But like, the more you get into Raphael, the darker he gets. And the more, like, there's so much darkness in him that we have yet to really uncover. And it just sucks because it's like, you want to scream that to the rooftops and be like, guys, like, take him seriously. Like, he's freaking scary. But they don't want to because they're like, they just see him as this like whiny baby little bitch man. And I'm like, I mean, sure, yes, like, he is kind of whiny, and it's kind of why I liked him in the first place, because, you know, but also it is weird to me because in terms of Ultimate games, Raphael's pretty standard in terms of like an ikemen. Like, because a lot of ikemen, a lot of the love interests in other Ultimate games are very pretty dudes. Like, that's a very common thing. So Raphael being kind of seen in this light is just kind of weird because, like, he if you were to put him next to like Mystic Messenger characters, he would be like, first of all, he's like just as tall as Juminhan, who Juminhan is the tallest of all the love interests, and he's like way more muscular, right? Like, he would be seen as like way more, I don't want to say masculine in comparison, but like, you know, at least way more mask, right? In comparison to some of the other love interests in like Mystic Messenger, right? Just kind of taking him and putting him next to other like characters from other series, which it makes me realize like how this fandom really isn't an Ultimate game fandom. It's like its own thing now, but it's annoying as an Ultimate game fan to walk into a fandom like that and be like, what? Anyways, I'm sorry, I yapped a lot. I just wanted to say that. Like, I just genuinely wanted to say that. It's just something that annoys me a lot. Cause like, I would never say anything about the other love interests. Like, I do want to get more into like Zane and Xavier stories and Silas's stories, because I really haven't dug into any of them yet, and I do want to go through them. And that's kind of the point of this channel, is like, I want, like, it'll force me to like actually play through that stuff, because sometimes it's really hard for me to, like, if I'm not interested in something, I don't want to do it. But like, if I want to, but I want to make content, you know, so like, I want to like go into their stories too. So, you know, like, it'll force me essentially, and I know I'll like it, but it's like it's that ADHD, okay? It's that ADHD being like, oh, but getting started is the hard part. That's the hard part. So, because I've been hyper fixated on Caleb and Raphael, but I know I can get into the others. I know I like them too. Like, I do think they're funny, and I do think I do like them, but I need someone to force me to do it. So, anyways, I'll continue. Moonlight spills across the river to create shimmering ripples on the water's surface. I lie contently in Raphael's embrace. Our time spent near the river flows away without me realizing it. The scenery is beautiful, but it's getting late. We should head back.
Do you remember our pop quiz from earlier? Let's stay for a while longer. I have a surprise for you after midnight.
Oh, a surprise for me after midnight? Now I'm completely lost.
So, like, remember when we were fixing the car? Your watch picked up energy fluctuations from a protocore.
Okay, so you knew about that. You have a lead?
All your questions will be answered in 2 hours.
Why? Oh, don't tell me the protocore people were the people at the auction house. Raphael holds up 2 fingers. Thank you, Raphael. But this is something I should do by myself since it's my job.
Being my bodyguard, helping me find inspiration, spending a couple of days mixing paints just because of an idea I suddenly came up with. Why do I never think about how my work matters shouldn't trouble you?
Raphael reaches out, his fingers touch mine and slowly slide between them until they're tightly intertwined.
When will you realize that the distance between us no longer exists?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna cry! Raphael! The warmth of our clasped hands shields me from the night breeze. Maybe we stopped needing to worry about such things long ago. I gently squeeze his hand that I'm holding. All right then. For these 2 hours, I'll go anywhere with you. It doesn't matter what you want to see.
Only 2 hours?
Okay, beggars can't be choosers. That can be also renewed. Raphael chuckles softly and leans in to kiss my cheek.
It's signed and sealed. You can't back out now.
We can't run away! See, Raphael wants to be owned by us, but he also... I sometimes feel like it's an illusion in itself. Because of stuff like this. When he says stuff like this. Okay, because Raphael has a habit of cornering us. I want you to like really like think about it real quick, okay? Okay, stay with me. Stay with me, okay? There are tons of instances where it's like, you can't run away now. You can't like back out now. You can't like, because, okay, Promise Wildfire. He literally talks about like, he's like, there's no use in running away, right? Ignited Echoes, he physically in the Kindle, right? When we open that door, he pushes us into a corner physically, right? He makes us an accomplice without even asking us. He just does it, right? He likes to, like, Raphael wants to be owned by MC, but he also loves to have the control too. And like, it's what, like right here is one of those things where it's like, oh, you can't back out now. You can't leave me now. Like, and it's really hot of him, okay? That's hot of him. That's hot of him. It's 1:30 a.m. On the Riverside Road. Engines roar as every car races recklessly at speeds past the speed limit. Raphael follows behind them. He tries to maintain a safe distance, but an unsettling tension still hangs in the air. Why are they driving like that? It's like as if they have a death wish.
Since last month, there's been an increase in illegally modified cars here. They race from midnight until dawn. Hold on tight. They think we're in the way. I need to step on the gas.
The tires grip the asphalt with tremendous force, and the engine's speed sends light tremors throughout the entire car. Vehicles on both sides box us in at high speeds. Even the slightest steering wheel adjustment could spell disaster. Oh God. Oh no. The night's silence is shattered. Suddenly, my watch sends an alert about a change in some protocore energy.
Did you spot it? Their power source.
They're using protocores to modify their engines?
Wade said that cars have been driving into the park every night lately. He found it strange, but he couldn't investigate. This kind of thing is under the Hunters Association's jurisdiction.
This little shit. This is what I mean. This is why I love him so much. I love that he's always 10 steps ahead of us, like every single time. It is something that I genuinely love about him. Like, I love how incredibly smart and cunning he is. Like, that's so hot of him. Like, I genuinely love it. Oh, God. Boy. This is Stella reporting from between her legs where it's there's 100% chance that it's already raining. Follow them. I'll record these cars and send the data to Jenna.
It'll be a piece of cake.
All right. Raphael tightly grips the steering wheel and pushes the car to its absolute limit as the speedometer needle swings wildly before settling back.
The one on the right. Did you get it?
It's crystal clear. It's crystal clear.
Hold on tight. I'm turning.
Raphael yanks the steering wheel, and the sports car slides less than half a meter between cutting perfectly through the curve.
They really think they can shake me off that easily?
Oh my god, this is so cool. He's so cool. You've got a smug expression on your face.
You don't like it?
I didn't say that. I really like it. I do. I'm saying you get me. I love when he's smug. Raphael and I share a knowing smile through the rear view mirror. Only when I confirm that all the vehicle's information I recorded is visible does he exit the racing lane and drive away victorious. One month later, I submit my final report to the system. The protocore smuggling case is over.
A prominent art trading group is suspected of protocore smuggling. Currently, they're under investigation.
Okay, so it was. Okay, so what happened was that the auction was smuggling protocores for people to use to modify their cars for street racing? Huh, interesting.
Police say they can't rule out the connections between this group and ongoing money laundering cases.
Oh, but it definitely is connected. Maybe Raphael saw the whole picture from the start. On that day, we were outside the auto repair shop when I asked about why he suddenly wanted to fix the car. He only chuckled and took my hand. You could have fixed your car at any time. Why now? Is it really because you feel like you can take care of yourself now?
There is another reason, yeah. This car is great. It can take us to any corner of the world. And you said you wanted to travel. I'm just getting ready in advance.
Are you serious?
Obviously. What about you, cutie? Won't you come with me? Let me take the wheel. I'll drive us toward an unknown future. You trust me, right?
Yes. I am forever a passenger princess. From what I remember, Raphael was earnest and resolute. Isn't the answer obvious? If he had to ask that, I must be inadequate. Oh my god, I can't. I know the word inadequate bodyguard.
You still have 30 minutes before you can get off work. But I don't mind waiting.
What happened?
I woke up from my afternoon nap and wanted to walk around. So I followed the coast and ended up at the ferry terminal. I'm tired. I don't want to walk back. Can you pick me up?
You need a bodyguard and a driver?
I left my car at the gallery. But going from your workplace to the gallery isn't exactly convenient for you, yeah?
If it's your car, then maybe I could swing by. The corners of my mouth are involuntarily raised as I hang up and look at Tara. Oh my god, Tara! Tara! We get to see Tara! Tara, can I borrow that volumizing hairspray you mentioned? The one that's good at making hair fluffy.
Here, you have a date tonight, huh?
Of course. I have to fix my hair and take my artist out for a spin. Yeah, okay, good card. Good card. That was that. I props to Raphael's writing team. It is crazy to me. So I've been a Caleb girl since like I basically started playing. I started playing this game 2 weeks before Caleb's release, right? So I'm still very new to the game by the time I got to Caleb. And to be fair, like I got through all of the main story and then Caleb's stuff was released like a few days later, right? So I've been a Caleb girl for a very long time. But recently, I have been really loving Raphael's story almost more than Caleb's. Not saying that Caleb's is bad. It's not bad by any means. However, something I really love about Raphael and his story is that Raphael's story is not just surrounding MC. It's not just about MC. There are other things that are happening that are beyond their relationship, right? Like there's other story points that are happening. And so like in this card, you know, we're trying to find protocore smugglers, right? And we learn about Raphael and his past, but like he's helping us with our like mission, right? In Ignited Echoes, we helped him out with his. And so like while we do have like romantic things that happen within the story, it's not just about their relationship. And I really enjoy that about his cards. And I just like, I love this kind of like detective, like, you know, maybe a little bit like Bonnie and Clyde, because they don't do things, you know, like probably the Hunters Association would be okay with, right? They kind of do things underhandedly. And again, like, I just have been loving like there's not been a card of Raphael's that I've gotten so far, because I think I've gotten every card since I started playing of Raphael. I've not skipped any Raphael content since then, and I've read things on YouTube as well. And I just think that his story is just so well written, and his team just does such a good job, because it gives me everything. I love angst. I love conflict in stories, and they've been giving that with Raphael, but it's not conflict between their relationship. It's conflict externally. And I do like that. I would like to see maybe some conflict with their relationship, but I think we're going to get that in main story. Hopefully. I hope we do. Yeah, this was great. This was a great card. I super love this card. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button. I also stream over on Twitch as well too. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming lads content, but if you want to check out gaming content, I do play games there. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want more content like this, or, you know, want to stick around for all of the stuff that I've been writing. So I just make content on Jose Muke stuff. It's not just lads. I'm going to be talking about other Ultimate games and anything related to Jose Muke as well too. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me today. I will see you later. Yeah, goodbye.